Hello everybody, my name is Elliot and I'm from hahagarden.com. Today we're going to talk about the hibiscus plant. The hibiscus is mostly known as the national flower for Malaysia, which means we have our own name for it, which is bunga raya. But there's also several different names as well, which include the Chinese hibiscus, the Hawaiian hibiscus, the shoe black plant, and many more, right? There are also several hundreds of species of hibiscus, right? But the one that we're focusing on today is the Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Now, earlier I said that the hibiscus also has another name, which is the shoe black plant. But why is it called that? It's called that because it is sometimes used as dark blue dye. It basically is like the flower when it's wilted basically secretes a juice that is very dark blue to the point where it looks like black, right? And some people will use it for eyeliner, mascara, and also herbal cosmetics. And in parts of China, it is also used to like color different types of intoxicating liquors. There are 5 common colors for the hibiscus, which are yellow, red, orange, pink, and white. So huzzah! Okay, and then the blooms only last for 1 day and then wilt in the evening. That face. Okay, anyways, so as you can see, these 2 types are very different. This one is like a new type, this one is old, right? The new type has been bred to be more bushier, to have more flowers, as you can see, right? And then the old type is literally just a stick with some leaves. The hibiscus plant can grow up to 16 feet and 10 feet wide. Huzzah! Cool. Anyways, in order to grow flowers, you need to give the hibiscus plant 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. And also, the flowers are edible. Right, now let me eat it. Okay, so nom. So 1, the flower does not taste like anything. 2, you should not try and replicate what I'm doing, because just in case, you should probably wash the flower before eating it, and you can eat it both raw and cooked. You can add it to your salad as a garnish and stuff like that. Nom. Oh, and by the way, some people in Hawaii will take the flower and like put it in their hair to look cute or something, I don't know. The hibiscus tends to attract a lot of pollinators like bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Right, so there's that. Here's another fact. Hibiscus like to be root bound. What do I mean by root bound? I mean something like this. So, come on, why is it so hard? Okay, so as you can see here, this looks like the hibiscus looks like it has overgrown its container, but in reality it actually likes to be over-rooted like that. So, so if you want to change its container, then just change to 1 size bigger. Don't change it to a very big size. And the soil pH needs to be in between 5.5 and 6.5. It needs to be in between. The hibiscus plant is a very hardy plant, but that doesn't mean you can neglect it. You still need to prune it, deadhead it, fertilize it, all of that stuff. We basically neglected our hibiscus, and you can see here there are 0 buds, no buds at all. While this hibiscus has a lot of buds, a lot of flowers. So you can see here, bud here, flower here, bud here, all of that. Okay. So as you can see here, this one is actually a seed pod. This one's a seed pod. Look how beautiful it is. And okay, so so as you can see here, the flower will bloom on the tip of the branch. So therefore, I'm going to cut these branches so that they can bush so that they can become bushy and therefore more flowers. Okay, so first let me get these gardening scissors. Okay, there you go. Ooh, it's explosive. Okay, so let me see here. So I believe it is right here. Right, so right here. So I shall chop it. Okay, okay, did it. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so now another one like this. Okay, that should be good, right? Okay, okay, so here is the next part. Did it! Huzzah! Why was this one so hard? Alright, so the reason why we cut it here is so that this one can like grow into another branch, etc, all that stuff. So with the things that we've cut, you can actually propagate these. We aren't going to show you, but you know, yeah, you can make these into propagate. These are very easy to propagate, so we're not going to show you. I'm sure you already know. So now, first we need to trim this a little bit more because there are some like unhealthy leaves like this one over here, and then there's one more down here. Right, so we shall cut these with my trusty dusty scissors that totally did not fail me earlier. I don't want to chop the those ones. So that one is chopped. So now down here we need to chop this one. Ta-da! Okay, and then boom. Oh yeah, I need to chop one more because this one, right? Yeah, this should be this one. So just chop. Boom. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to spray this with neem oil to protect it. Okay, so we're just going to spritz up here, spritz, and yeah, that should be. Okay, so make sure it is like basically everywhere, like on top of the leaves, underneath the leaves. Okay, so make sure you get the tops, make sure you get the bottom as well. Make sure you spray the branches as well, and make sure you also spray the ground as well. So just spray, and that should be enough. Okay, so we're going to loosen the topsoil so that we can add some compost. Okay, and if you find any weeds, just take them out. So there's a weed here, so I should take that out, or at least attempt to. Okay, so now that we're finished racking the soil, we're going to just put a layer of compost. So let's go. Okay, so let me spread it around. Okay, the hibiscus has a lot of pests like mealybugs, whiteflies, etc. So you should probably you should spray the neem oil like every month. Alright, so now that we're finished with that, now we just need to water it and then we are done. So give me you. Then water, oh lot of water. Okay, so that should be enough. Make sure you don't overwater your hibiscus because the bud of the flower will drop. Right. Alright, so let's move on to the next plant. Okay, so if you want, you can remove the 2 inches worth of soil, like 2 inches of the topsoil, and replace it with 80% compost and 20% regular gardening soil. Right, just mix it together, then replace the 2 inches you took away. Yeah. And then you can spray it with fertilizer. This is foliar fertilizer. How it works is that you take 2 caps of the fertilizer, pour it into a 500 ml water bottle or spray, then fill it with water, then mix it, then just spray. Or you can use a non-liquid fertilizer like this, the flower bloom fertilizer. You can just add this. You can either add this or this one. Add 1 teaspoon for a small pot, and you can increase the size the bigger the pot is. There are instructions at the back. Anyways, I think this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you get a lot of flowers. Goodbye. Also make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, goodbye.